Hi, I'm Lori Jones of Simple Serenity. Today we're going to be talking about happiness, how to tap in when the door seems shut. A wealth of books and articles have been written and published in the last few years on the topic of happiness, many of them giving well-intended advice on how to dispel anxiety, disappointment, depression, and how to replace these feelings with the experience of happiness. Yet, as we have come to believe we deserve happiness, our levels of anxiety and dis-ease have actually increased. In many ways, the more we reach out for external fixes for happiness, the more disconnected we actually feel. Let's take a look at this and ask ourselves, what is happiness, and why do our attempts at it fail so often? When we're young, happiness is often equated with pleasure, with enjoyment of the senses. As we mature, we often think of happiness as having or owning, of feeling secure in life, of being in control. In these situations, happiness is based on external circumstances. And as many of us have discovered, external circumstances always change. And if we based our happiness on something on the outside, we're often left feeling disappointed, sad, and, well, unhappy. The dictionary defines happiness as a state characterized by delight or contentment. And while such a state can be enjoyable, the danger here is that many of us want to make feeling happy a goal, a pursuit. Happiness then becomes equated with achieving certain outcomes and promises of feelings of delight, of contentment. We become focused on external experiences rather than looking within and becoming reacquainted with who we are and with our inner resources for being with life, just as it is, and feeling happiness that is not dependent on something or not happening in a certain way. Whenever we seek special experiences to bring us happiness, we're caught in striving for a particular way of feeling, and we're looking for something or someone outside of ourselves to bring us the good feelings that we desire. This pursuit is guaranteed to undermine any effort to understand our own true nature, which is the source of a deeper and a truer happiness. To live in a state of true contentment, we're invited to embrace life just as it is and no longer be attracted or attached to any demand for our life to look a certain way or be a certain way. In my own experience, devoting time for meditating, for simply being still and cultivating present moment awareness has been invaluable in increasing a deep sense of happiness and true contentment. Learning to live with awareness, with focused attention, and being in acceptance of all of life, including the most difficult, unpleasant, and unwanted aspects, is the key. In this sense, happiness is more about being present, about being awake and open to life, than it is about feeling merry and cheerful all the time. Genuine happiness is not about exhilaration. Rather, it's the willingness to surrender to what is, with gratitude and opening to a more spacious experience of what life truly is. In short, happiness does not come from making it a goal. It comes from embracing the journey that is our life and doing this with appreciation and gratitude. Happiness is not so much a fleeting feeling to be attained, but a byproduct of how we live. And it's only available to us in the present moment, the very present moment experience that's our life. And when we learn to embrace each moment of our lives, we begin to learn what gets in the way of happiness, how we create obstacles of expectation, of judgment, opinion, of entitlement that block us from living a genuinely happy life. And as we open to and work through these levels of self-created ways of looking at our lives, happiness is our natural result. Externals can't make us truly happy, but genuine happiness is our natural state when all the things that impede happiness no longer get in the way. As Ezra Beda states in his book Beyond Happiness, when our barriers of protection finally come down, all that remains is happiness.